Hi, I'm Lauren Hubele. I'd like to invite you into a conversation I'm having here soon with my colleague, Lois MacNaughton. Lois, an integral coach, and I have put together an incredibly organic mentorship program that will meet you exactly where you are. I don't need to tell you these are fast changing times that we're living in, and all need to look to new ways for healing. What everyone needs in this process is to feel safe, safe in their body, safe in their environment, and that begins with practitioners. Whether you are a seasoned practitioner or considering opening your own practice now, I want to invite you to unlearn what's no longer serving you and step into a new way of being. Have a look at our conversation and see if this program resonates with you. Hey, Lois, I'm so excited to be doing this class with you. It's been quite a journey already, just thinking about it. I'm getting really excited.
Just this opportunity to work with especially younger women and help them grow in ways that where they can just blossom in their practices is it really is an exciting sort of opportunity just if for us to just be part of that.
It is. And I think the beauty of this program is that so many people come out of training where they've been fed information about how they need to be. And the truth is, none of that nurtures their own spirit and their own personal growth and actually who they want to be in their practice.
And I think too, adding to that is that the pressures that people come out of those programs holding for themselves and how they should be, how they have to be as practitioners. And I think that puts such a burden on people where they think that they're not doing it right, they're not doing it good enough. And and that gets in the way of their ability to be with the people and actually give the help that they want to give.
Hmm. Oh, I love what you just said because that's an awful burden to have to carry. And this idea that we have of unlearning is just so exciting for me. It's like endless. I feel like we just can keep peeling back layers after layers on this of what we've been told as women and as practitioners how we should be.
You know, and the responsibility that so many of us in the past as well are taking for the people that we're working with and not allowing them to be on their own journey to make their own mistakes to grow the way they need to grow because we think we've got a way for them, right? And so stepping away from that and allowing people to blossom in their own way, just be there holding their hand along the way rather than telling them what to do.
Yeah. What I would like to encourage is anyone that is feeling burned out in their job or just starting a practice and not knowing where to stand and how to do this, how to be, that this program would be just what you need.
And in that, d- developing the confidence to step out and be the practitioner that you really can be, not the one in the box that you got told you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because that is exactly when we try to live in that box and work in that box, that's exhausting.
and we get resentful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But we might place that resentment in some interesting places, right?
Where it belongs.
Exactly. Exactly. I think it's such a fabulous opportunity to refresh your practice or get the right start.
And grow into that practice that you really want to have.
Yeah, perfect. I'm
Yeah,
excited for this journey.
yeah. And the people we get to work with. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hi, my name is Christina Wall, and as of this recording, I am finishing up my second year interning with Lauren Hubele. And I really don't think I can adequately articulate the depth of transformation that I've experienced the past 2 years, and especially this past year with working with Lois as well. Working with Lauren and Lois, they are experts at guiding us and supporting us and just holding that space for us so that we can grow. And I have grown and transformed in all the right ways. In a way that was just very organic and natural.
As a healer and a coach and a mom, I was suffering, truly suffering from the savior syndrome, wanting to save everybody, to heal everybody, and that left me either powerless or angry most of the time. Before I enrolled in the program, I didn't even notice how this was burdening me, how it stopped me from doing my own healing, and how it kept the same reality coming up, the same conflict patterns, the same behaviors in my children, in my clients, the same family arguments over and over again. And throughout the program, Lois and Lauren created such a compassionate and wise and welcoming space that allowed me to bring all this to the table. It's like they invited the whole me to be present. And during those 90 minutes, I felt so free, so unconditionally accepted, with all my wounds and my shadows and my everyday struggles. And apparently this did the trick, because I began to shift the way I take care of myself. It was like them seeing me helped me see myself.
The really great thing about this whole experience was that between Lauren and Lois and the group of women, they really fostered a very safe space. It was a really nurturing space where I was really free to show my vulnerabilities. And I have to say that all the wonderful and insightful support of so many beautiful women in the group coming together, all for the purpose of elevating each other and helping, in a truly profound way. It really felt like a sisterhood in the truest sense.
What I loved about this program is, many things. But one of my favorite things about the program is that the community, it's this wonderful group of women who are all just very open-hearted and compassionate and deep thinkers and feelers that are all here to show up and do the true, authentic, deep, good stuff. And we all did it together, which felt very, very supportive. And it just felt nice to be connected to this amazing group of women. And how Lois and Lauren helped with this in many ways, but they're just beautiful models of this different way of being and kind of showing up for others and showing what it's like to hold a container that is spacious and expansive and kind and encouraging and creative and all sorts of things. But they did a beautiful job meeting us, all of us where we were, kind of going with the energy of the group of what we were learning that day and supporting us where we were. And it never really felt like work, even though we did a lot of work, if that makes any sense. I feel like there was a lot of growth, and through the home plays, it's the version of homework, we call it home plays, never really felt like this extra thing that I needed to do. It was something I could very naturally weave into my day-to-day, which is super helpful as a working mom with little ones. So I'm super grateful to Lois and Lauren for this beautiful program, to the other women, and would highly recommend it.
I think when I first decided to intern with Lauren, I was thinking of the ways that it could help me professionally. And that has happened, but more indirectly. More working on those things within myself allowed me to grow personally, and of course that ripple effect affects not only my personal life but my professional life and how I can help my clients as well. So I absolutely would recommend this internship. You will be just so supported and held by Lauren and Lois, and if you do the work, if you really give yourself permission to fully embody what you're learning in the internship, you will come out the other side a changed person.
I enrolled with the intention of upgrading my skills as a coach. Yet, when I was met by this very uplifting and like-minded community of beautiful women, I realized I was there for myself. Receiving their love and compassion and support allowed me to be vulnerable enough to accept that I'm doing my own healing.
So I fully and wholeheartedly recommend this experience for anyone wanting to learn about themselves on a very deep and experiential level, and really for anyone wishing to maybe elevate their respective practices, with an entirely new lens. It has changed me. I have made incredible shifts in myself personally, as well as for my practice. So, the better me that I become, it can just go out into the world and carry forward. I think that's the best we can all do, So I really invite everyone to experience this mentorship with Lauren and Lois, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed, and that you will meet some very incredible human beings along the way.